questions for Jayson.
Jayson, this is the first time Zula's been a head coach to the series. Can you talk about his growth throughout this series?
It's been great. It's been great all season. Just managing personalities, managing games. The season is long, right? We've had great periods. We had periods where, we slipped a little bit. And, his faith in us, our faith in him. And essentially I say it all the time, this is like a relationship. We all on the same page. As much as he's helping us, we're helping him because we're all on the same team. And I think he always finds a way to maintain his boys, right? Especially as coach, leader of a team. That's important, right? When things are going great, you stay the same. When things aren't going great, you stay the same. And he's done a great job.
What were some of the adjustments you thought were key on Trae Young in this game? You threw so many coverages at him throughout the series.
Yeah, just not giving him the same coverage, right? Being in drop, being in isolation, we hit him a couple of times, switching. He's a great player, and you can't just give a great player the same looks, throughout the course of the game.
And for you, you talked about reading the defense last game, kind of each possession being different. What did you see out there tonight that opened up your game in the second half?
Like I said earlier, shooting around, playing with pace, and making the right play, whether that was early in the shot clock, milking it down. And I think, we did a better job today of not being stagnant, right? A lot of those pick and rolls, they blitz in, I got isolation, they blitz. It's smart, he had a couple of layups, and kickouts to Al, right? Just creating an advantage in late game situations instead of always, getting a switch, ISO. There's times for that, but our offense is most dynamic when we're all moving, cutting, passing up good shots with great shots.
Jayson, what happened in the last 5 minutes? What kicked in? What motivated you guys to pull away?
I think just understanding it was time. It was a back and forth game. They was hitting big shots, we was hitting big shots, and it was we could feel it. Everybody was locked in, getting blocks, chasing down rebounds, hitting big shots. We've been in that situation before as a unit, and just finding a way to win, making plays.
Can a series like this make you guys better? Could it help you for the next series?
Absolutely, right? I know the narrative of we're supposed to sweep them or it's supposed to be a cakewalk, but the playoffs that's why it's so special. Each game is different, each series is different. And I would say up to this point, the playoffs hasn't went what everybody would expect. There's been some high-level basketball being played by individual players and teams and great coaching. So it was a great test for us. They definitely tested us coming here in this environment. And they had the utmost confidence throughout this game, and you could see it the way they played, the shots that they was hitting. And the crowd was into it. That was a fun game to be a part of and a fun game to win.
Jayson, the stuff you're talking about dealing with their blitzes, you've been able to always kind of take on the cross match or whatever and get the space and get a shot, but being able to make those quicker decisions in tighter windows, is that kind of the next evolution for you to be one of the greats and actually be a championship leading player?
Yeah, that's definitely something that's like a work in progress that I'm going to constantly see and need to be able to read, manage, and take advantage of on the fly, throughout the course of the game, throughout the course of the series.
What do you expect to get from the Sixers?
Tough battles, tough matchups. Obviously, that's a great team with supposed to be, probably going to be the MVP and Embiid, and looking forward to it. What the playoffs is about, the best teams, best players going head up.
Jayson, Trae earlier said in his press conference, you guys are probably the outright favorite at this moment. Plus, going forward now, how do you feel as far as on this championship run?
Not looking past nobody, taking it one game, one series at a time, right? We just had 6 tough games against the Hawks. Close it out tonight, and now it's time to get some rest and get ready for Philly. Not looking past them. It's gonna be tough. They've had some time off, so it just starts with game 1, and get ready for that.
Thank you.